Hello there, it's Patrina again with Do You Have a Couple Minutes? And today I want to know if you have a couple minutes to talk about priorities. I want to talk about regaining some control using priorities. Priorities can be useful to help us feel more balanced and feel more fulfilled in our lives. It's easy to feel bombarded and feel like there's just a lot of things out of control or feel a lot of chaos when there's so many tasks and different responsibilities that come our way. But if we take the time to intentionally set priorities, that can help us feel more in control and we can maintain a focus on what matters to us. Prioritization will help us to use our attention, our time, and our energy more efficiently. Now, in order to set priorities, we must need to take some time to just look inside ourselves and really understand what it is that matters to us as individuals and what matters to us when we're in other relationships or in group settings. But we need to figure out what really matters. This means that different people are necessarily going to have some different priorities because different things will matter to them. This also means that just as the circumstances of our lives change, so too can our priorities as we're changing and different things matter. So think about, maybe when you were in college or your early 20s, the things that might matter to you at that time or mattered to you at that time may be very different than what might matter to you at age 30 or age 40 when you have already achieved some of those goals that you set for yourself early on. So you have new goals now and thus some new priorities around things. So just remember that over time, priorities in our lives can change, and that's normal. So we'll need to make sure that we are reviewing our priorities on a regular basis to make sure that they are relevant to the goals and the different things that we want to establish and to achieve. Sometimes priorities can seem like they're competing with one another, and that's where that deep personal work that we do of figuring out what matters to us really comes in handy because we'll then have some clarity around what our priorities really are and why those are priorities. And having that information can help us to make those difficult choices when things seem like they're competing. So I want you to take some time this weekend to think about what really matters to you and then set your priorities accordingly, set your goals accordingly, and then get started. Remembering that over time, things can change. And so we just need to check in on those priorities on a regular basis to make sure that they're relevant. And with that, that is my few minutes for today. I hope that you found that this has been a topic that's been inspiring, something to help you think, learn, grow, and ultimately lead a more fulfilling life. I hope that if you are enjoying these messages that you'll like them and share them with others so that they can come along our learning journey as well. Be sure to check out the show notes for information on today's session, as well as contact information if you'd like to be in touch and information on how to get my recent publications. As usual, I'm super appreciative of you being here with me today, this week, and those of you who have been around a long time. I'm super appreciative for you continuing to follow and share this podcast. I hope you have a great weekend, and I sure hope to see you back next time. Until then, bye bye.